and Junior is wilding in the background. Um, I don't know. I just thought I should like stop in. um, and yeah, I just felt the need to just kind of talk about this. Like I've done a lot of like videos. I've tried like different types of videos, and I'm actually doing some stuff on my phone, so I'm on standby. But I don't know, man. I just thought I should go live real quick. Um, you know, because I think this is a topic that nobody ever talks about. Um, so I don't know. I just feel like, hold on, multitasking. Y'all know, like this is what time we on schedule. Well, we're actually behind schedule. Me and the kids. It's supposed to be their nap time, but as you can hear, Junior is still running around in circles, having a good old time. Um, Last time I went live on my phone, it was kind of what's the word? Raunchy. No, I wouldn't say raunchy. Shout out to Lead Quarter Trucker. Um, the quality was jacked up. Like I went back and watched that live, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. That live was really bad. The what is it? The video was not looking good. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to drop in and just kind of talk about this topic because I feel like a lot of times, uh, I almost said that out loud. Shout out to you. I think Nicolos or what, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but like, yeah, man, I just wanted to talk about this because a lot of people, I know, like their goal is to like get married and live the soft life, and yeah, that is kind of how it goes. But a lot of people they don't think about like what goes into being married, especially being a good wife or supportive wife. Um, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been having a good time. I mean, I like being married. Jeez, Junior, he's supposed to be asleep. Yeah, he over here playing football with the wind. Um, but anyway, oh, he retracted the message. That's crazy. I almost read that out loud. Shout out to you. That was funny. Um, but yeah, man, people they don't think about like I can't really complain because I'm happy. But I do understand why there are a lot of like housewives that they be unhappy. I get it. It's a lot of pressure. Like I think a lot of people think that being married and being able to focus on your family makes your life like easy and your husband paying your bills and all this other stuff makes everything easy. But it has its sides to it because a lot of times people don't understand that husbands need support, right? Um, just like wives, we need support. Don't mess with that boo boo. We need support. Husbands need support too. Men need support. I think a lot of times in society, uh, we don't think about what men go through, especially men who are trying to do the right thing. So, um, like life never lets up ever for men. Like I'm starting to realize that. Like women, I know like we work hard and stuff like that. We have careers, things like that. But I am learning so much about what men go through. Like I'm learning about how men don't have safety nets. Um, and then I see down here Denise say give a shout out to her brother. Shout out to her brother. What's his name? I don't mind saying. Oh man, I probably messed up. Somebody might they might give me a real weird name. Yeah, shout out to your brother Denise. I knew they were gonna get me out. Oh, you know that's so funny. Speaking of that name in particular, you ever hear somebody say, "What's the deal, though"? I say that a lot. I say that word a lot actually on accident. I say that word. Jazz just punched the camera. Um, yeah, I got my kids. They supposed to be going to sleep, but and they were going to sleep. And it was like, as soon as I hit the live button, now Junior's out of bed. He running around. But yeah, Um, yeah, people don't think about that. They don't think about like I think it's very easy to just like kind of romanticize what it's like to be a stay-at-home mom, what it's like to be a housewife, things like that. Um, they don't think about like what goes into it, right? So, um, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Well, everybody's doing a lot of work, and I've learned to like not take away from people who have a different lifestyle than me. Um, I've also learned that I guess you would think this end result would be most ideal because it seems like it makes sense. Um, but you have to really be committed to each other and stuff. Um, and you have to be sure about it. Like now I'm starting to understand like why people kind of shy away from being married too. Like it is a lot of work. It is not just, you have somebody that you trust and somebody who trusts you, somebody to support and somebody who supports you. Um, and I just have to say this, like a lot of people talk about like traditional roles, for example. So much of being married is wife supporting husband. Like yeah, husband support wife too, but this is what I mean. Like out in society, everybody sees your wife, excuse me, everybody sees like your husband working all the time. Like I remember I was talking to another woman who was married with kids, and she was talking about how when she goes out and she goes to work, and then she comes home and she does everything, and it's like if her husband is off work, everybody champions him just for babysitting. Like everybody champions if he changes one diaper, he's like father of the year, right? Versus the wife is expected to do all this other stuff. And for me, it didn't bother me because I feel like the burden of being a husband is harder. Because no matter what happens, everybody always looks at the husband sideways. Like, no matter what a man is going through, everything is always his fault all the time. Like, so, like, even like when people do, like, give my husband a lot of props for, changing one diaper, I feel like having to answer for another adult and children, that is so much harder. Like no matter what happens, even if it's out of a man's control, the fact that he's the husband, everybody's like, oh, he's supposed to have the answer. Just men in general, like they're always supposed to have the answer. Like no matter what I'm doing, everybody could always look at me and be like, oh, she tried, even when I don't try. Right? Like, but I guess so much of being a wife is about humility. It's always about what you could have done differently. Um, and I think the best part is too is that having a husband, you can. I'm gonna just be real. You can always, as a wife, you can always go to your husband with any problem at all, and it's like it's up to him to fix it. I don't think that I don't think that women truly. I don't think that we truly appreciate that. Like how it's always on the man. Everything is always on the man. Um, like the world will never look at a man and be like, "Oh yeah, he worked as hard as he could, or he tried the best he could." Nobody does that, and I think that's the main burden of a wife too. Is that we have to do what the world is not willing to do. We have to put up with parts of our husband that the rest of the world doesn't even know about. And so much of who our husband is not even revealed to us. Like right now, I'm sitting at home with the kids, and I'm not trying to minimize what I'm doing, but I'm making sure that they're good, you know. And my son decided to get up, and now he's like running around. But like that's like the fullest extent. Like my son won't go to sleep during nap time. Like that is like that's annoying, right? Like, but that's my golden stressor of the day. Or like, even if I try to say something like, I want to make some mac and cheese, but I'm running low on cheese. Well, I could just hit up Instacart and boom, that's the end of that, right? Um, But like when a man is taking care of his wife, like I did not know how much men went through, and I did not appreciate um, how much they did for the family. I really didn't. Like society will have you believe that men have to make a lot of money and they got to drive nice cars in order to be good men. And I've dated guys who do very very well financially, but just when a man is willing to pretty much hand his life over, pretty much put his name on a woman, that is such a big deal. I really don't think we realize and we give credit to how much men do. Now, on the flip side, I know there are a lot of guys out there that are, you know what? I'm gonna just be honest. I'm biased. I started to say I know there's a lot of guys that are not good, but at the same time, I'm like, if we're thinking objectively, it's so easy to jump on men. And I'm not trying to sound like a pick me or anything, but it's like a lot of times I can look at the chick that the guy is with and be like, oh, I see why he did that. You know what I mean? Like I see why he, you know what I mean? Like he's not doing anything nice for the chick or whatever. I can understand. Like even though the chick will be like, "Oh, I'm such a good person. I do everything right. I go above and beyond," and he doesn't do anything, right? Um, I just have a hard time looking at men in a negative light. Like I really do because I feel like as women we get to choose. Like men are always jumping at women, period. I don't know what it is. I don't know what pheromone it is, but men are always trying to get with women. So women always have a choice. It's like when we choose badly, I don't see why why we complain. I'm not gonna lie, because I've had exes that I was like, yeah, I knew I ain't had no business doing that. Like I knew that was gonna go south, right? Um, but then I guess when you pick the right one, you kind of it's a lot of work. Either way, it's gonna be a lot of work, right? Um, but at least you picked somebody that you want to do the work with. I guess I'm gonna look at some of these chats. 'Cause I know y'all. I be having all the trolls. Okay, I know plenty of Ericas. Yep, Jesus, this guy here is always somebody to tell me that. Thanks for reminding me. Do you remember me? There's a lot of folks that's like, do you remember me? I be on here all the time. Um, I get a lot of people that come in and out, so I'm sorry if I don't remember you. But I do. Shout out to my. I have to say this. Shout out to my 140 something subscribers, man. 100 plus, man. I appreciate the support and stuff. Cause I be trying to figure out ideas and stuff like that. But yeah, man. It's just a lot of people. I think that everybody has this Hollywood version of what they think a wife is, and it's so much. You just do so much behind the scenes. You do so much behind the scenes. It's so much work, and internally, you're also learning about people. You're learning about the other side of people, and God, how do I? I'm trying to capture it in like words, right?